welcome to my channel. My name is Janae Christina. If you don't know, now you know, girl. So as you can tell by today's title, today I am just doing a little chit chat on an update of my life, where I've been at, to what I've been doing, why I haven't been on YouTubing. It's a lot to unpack. It's a lot that I've been doing. It's a lot going on currently. You know, your girl been busy trying to elevate, trying to get through this life thing. I just been making moves for real. Like, I just been making moves. I haven't really been on YouTube like that, so I apologize for that. One of my New Year's resolutions is to get consistent on YouTube once again, because I've done it before, so I can do it again. So I guess we're gonna start with this video right here. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Why haven't I been posting on YouTube like that? Where's Journee? How is, you know, everything. I want to talk about what's relevant. I want to fill you guys in so you guys know, you know, what's been going on. I feel like we need a transparent moment, so I'm trying to be transparent with y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all what y'all missed out on. So we're gonna get right into this video. Just make sure you follow me on Instagram, follow Journee on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, stay in touch with us. If you guys like what I have to say, I hope you guys are understanding of what I have to say. I hope you guys are still rocking with me, YouTube, my family of subscribers, because I love y'all. I love y'all support and y'all patience, and y'all still looking at whatever I post out there, because I try y'all. I'm really trying. I'm trying to get these videos out. So this one is just a feel like a filler. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Yeah. Hey y'all. I'm fucking crooked. I feel like my background's kind of crooked behind me. This is a real random video. I didn't have it planned out or anything. So it's 3:38 in the morning and I'm just up making TikToks, and I did my makeup because I haven't done it in a minute. So I've just been so busy, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. Like, I'd like to try and write notes of what it is I'm going to talk about so I can stay on track, but this is just so off the top of my head that I don't have anything written down really. I'll start off with this. So where have I been? I recently have been in training for a new job of mine. A lot of you may already know if you follow me on Instagram. I am a new gate agent for Unify, which is a contract company of Delta. So it's like a subdivision of the bigger airline. So I'm a gate agent. A gate agent is the people who work above wing for Delta, and you know, they're boarding people on attaching the jet bridge to the plane and all that cool stuff. So that's what I've been doing. I've been in training for 3 weeks now. I have 1 week left, and training has been kicking my butt, y'all. It has been kicking y'all girl butt, but I've been getting through it. Like, and it's been really taking over my life for the past month now. So basically, like, my training, when it started the first 2 weeks, we had to be there from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. 4 days a week for 10 hours a day. I think 10 hours a day. I think so. 4 days out of the week I was at work training, and now in my past third week, in my last week, I've been training from 6:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon, and that's a long shift, y'all. It's pretty long, but it's worth it. I feel like it's worth it. I feel like the benefits that comes with the position is worth it. And you know, this year I really want to travel and see the world and Journee sleep. I want to travel with Journee and be able to afford it at my age, especially like having a responsibility that I have, which is being a mom at 21. I'm now 21. If you don't know, I'm a 21-year-old college student employed student and a young mother, so it's like I have to have my priorities straight. So I feel like this job comes into play perfectly because I can kind of get that traveling, you know, going through 2022, and me and Journee can travel together at a discounted price. And yeah, so that's where I've been with that. That's actually my second job this year. So my first job this year, I was a server. I was a server at this little hole in the wall kind of a restaurant. Really good food. I really liked the atmosphere and the people that I worked with, but I got fired. And it's not that I'm not a bad worker, y'all, but they kind of got tired of me. Like, I'm just saying what happened. So basically, I was in Atlanta, last vlog that I posted with the girls trip. I was in Atlanta for New Year's, and I've been trying to find somebody to cover my shift while I was away at New Year's. At first, I didn't even know I was scheduled to work because normally on the holidays, I'm not scheduled to work. So when I found out that I was supposed to be at work, I was like, well, I don't know. Like, I had to figure out who could cover my shift. And I left without having anybody to cover my shift. And so while I was down in Atlanta, I had called my job and I was like, hey, like, I'm not gonna be able to make it, blah, blah, blah. And so they were like, basically they just said, if you don't make it into work, then you're gonna be out of a job. So, and I can't just, teleport to work. Like, I'm halfway across the country, so they let me go. Where have I been? I have been fired. I've been to Atlanta. I've been I actually got my gay agent job before I was fired. I had interviewed for that position and everything, and I already planned to leave my restaurant position, my restaurant job. So I guess it kind of just worked out in a way. That was my first time ever getting fired. Like, I never get fired. I feel like I'm a really great worker. I'm a great team player. But I will admit, with that job, I wasn't as dependable as I should have been, being a server, and I understand that. So I wasn't mad that I got fired, but that's just what happened. Got fired, started a new job, trying to focus on school and getting my school stuff together. I feel like I'm in a way, I'm kind of behind because I've been waiting for certain things to take place so that I can start my classes for this semester. So that's just been kind of like in the air. But I've been trying to focus on my school stuff, trying to work hard, and trying to take care of Journee. So as one can imagine, when you have a almost 2-year-old and you working from 6 in the morning to almost 5 o'clock in the evening, that's a long day. So I go through my day of work and I come home and then I'm with Journee, and that's pretty much my whole day. That's all I have time for. I feel like I don't have time for me personally. I don't have time to be, social like that. I don't really have time for YouTube. I'm trying to make more time for YouTube. Every day I try to put at least 30 minutes towards editing my next video. The next video that I'm posting is my trip to Cancun. It's a vacation vlog. It's very old, but I feel like y'all will like it. So that should be out. If this is out before that video is out, it should be coming out a few days after this video. But I've been trying to put time here and there. It's like I have so many things that I want to focus on, and I can only put a certain amount of time towards each and every thing that needs attention. Like, my Instagram needs attention, work is taking all of my attention, besides Journee. Journee takes all my attention, but work and Journee, my two main things. Journee and work, my two main things. And then school, of course. What else? what else have I been? Okay, so the other thing that I've been doing, which you guys don't know, is I've started my own business. I know a few videos ago I said that I was a Mary Kay consultant, and not too long after that I kind of let that go. I didn't feel like Mary Kay was for me. I might do a separate video on why Mary Kay wasn't for me, and not like a shaming video, but like a informational perspective of why you should like really search into what it is and what you have to do in the business to be considered successful as a consultant and selling your own selling makeup and sponsoring and everything. So I can do a separate video of that if people feel like it's a beneficial kind of video. But what I'm trying to say is I started a whole brand new business, and this business is like mine, like all of it, the whole thing is mine, from the name to the props, the stands, like I created it all. So the business that I started is a event decor business, and my brand name is Level Up Designs and Events. And basically what it's about is just I'm a party decorator. I like to create stuff and I like to decorate stuff and just you know, do finishing touches, and I like to do balloon decor. I like balloon garlands. I haven't done balloon walls yet, but I want to do a balloon wall. I also set up picnics, and wherever in this video I'll be posting pictures of what I've done so far. And you can also check on my business Instagram too. But yeah, I started a new business and I'm really proud of it. I really feel confident in it, and I feel like it's for me. When I was in Mary Kay, I like the fact that it kind of taught me how business works when you're on your own and you're trying to make your own money and you gotta be like really hustling. It helped me in that sense, but I feel like this particular business, like as a young Black entrepreneur, I'm really proud of my business. It's a different feeling, like when you're working for a brand and you're selling their product versus you have your own brand and you're making your own income and you're trying to just change your lifestyle through what you're creating. Like I just like it. I like my new gig, what I have going for myself. And it's a lot. It takes a lot of time to really piece stuff together. I'm a real like quality type of person, quality over quantity. I don't like to just put stuff together and throw it out there. I like to give my customers what it is that they want. When they show me an image that they have in mind for their event, I deliver. So I don't like to rush through it, and I feel like that's the beauty of it, because I take my sweet time and I enjoy it the whole time. Like building backdrops from scratch with the help of my family. I just like it. That's just, I just like it. And that's what I've been up to, y'all. That's why I've been away from YouTube for so long, because my very first event that wasn't like family or anything was back in November of 2021. That was my first one. And then my second one was December for Christmas. I had a Christmas picnic, and that was for like a group of 4 or 5 people. And then my next official event is for Valentine's Day. So I'll be doing like room decor for Valentine's Day for couples, and that takes a lot of planning and confirming stuff with the customer, making sure I have quality material to make it a quality space and event for my customers on their special day. So that's like my mind. I try to put my mind on things such as YouTube, because I love YouTube. I like being in front of a camera, even though I can sometimes be nervous, or I feel like I'm rambling too much, or I feel like the editing process is so like, I don't even know a word for it, but it's just so like this. I still love it at the end of the day, and I want to make more time for it, but you know, I'm gonna do what I can because I know I can do it. Everything that I've been putting my mind to recently, y'all, I've just been doing it. Like, I didn't know. So first, when my new job fell in my lap, a church friend of mine reached out to me and was like, hey, I have like a position that's available. I'm referring everyone that I feel is capable of doing this job, and I feel like you'd be a great advocate for a gay agent position with Delta. So it sounded good until she told me training was about a month long and I had to have a flexible schedule. And that was kind of iffy for me. Like, I was all in until she told me I must have a flexible schedule. I must be able to wake up at this time in the morning, and I must be able to work this late in the evening. And me being 21 with a almost 2-year-old, and now I'm with the Journee every day, y'all. I'm with Journee every day. Like, I do have people who watch her, which is close family, but it's like my training, I've never had anybody babysit for me as much as I have this past month, back to back. So when she told me that, I was like, I don't think I can do it, because I don't think I can have somebody to watch her at this time and then that time. And yeah, so I'm gonna just let this, opportunity pass by. But thank you for letting me know. So I dropped it. I wasn't gonna take the job or the open interview, none of it. But I did let my mom know. I was telling her, because my mom has worked for Delta before, so I told her that somebody invited me to come to an interview. And plus, I already had my job as a server, so I was like, I'm straight. I have a job, and so far my arrangements for when I go to work as far as babysitting Journee while I'm away. But then my mom was like, girl, if you don't take that job, because they don't be hiring often, so just take the job, reap the benefits, and we'll figure out Journee together. So I called my church friend back. I called her and I was like, hey, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the position if it's still available. So it was still available, and I went to the interview process and I was hired on the spot. Training was starting maybe 14 or so days after my interview, and I had to pick my badge up. I had to do this, I had to do that, and then I just started training. And a specific thing that I want to talk about, besides where I have been, is the fact that I've been feeling a lot of mom guilt. I think it's normal when women start to have to leave their babies or their kids, not even babies, but when they have to kind of sit themselves down, okay, I have to make sacrifices, even if that means time away from my kid. And that tends to make me feel some type of way throughout the day. Because, as you all know, the pandemic hit, and we were on lockdown for so long. And the pandemic hit right when I was getting ready to give birth to Journee. So it's been about 2 years, I think almost 3, maybe, I don't know, since COVID first hit. And Journee's about to be 2 years old, and let me start over. I was employed right before she was born, and after she was born, I was on maternity leave. COVID hit, didn't go back to work, and I had Journee in 2020, May 12th, 2020 is her birthday, and I started my first job since my maternity leave August of 2022. So I have been unemployed for like 2 years or so. It's been a long time since I was employed. So when I started my job as a server, you know, it felt good to get back in the working field. It felt like I wasn't just sitting around, even though I was blessed to be able to be with Journee every day, nurture her, keep her safe, and have all expenses and everything paid for, without having to like physically leave my home and go make the money to do so. Like, I was in a great position. Now I still am. But yeah, when I got my serving position, felt good about it. I was like, okay, like, I'm back in the working field. COVID is not as scary as it was. You know, gotta make some money, gotta get to the money. So I got back to the money, and it was good for me. And then this new job, it's really good. I really love it. It's so much information. I feel like I learned a lot in so little time. But the only thing is, like, that time is very consuming in my personal life. I feel like I have to leave Journee behind often. Like, in the morning, I feel bad leaving her in the morning, and I feel bad coming home, because when I come home, it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and Journee's only going to be up for like 4 or 5 more hours. And I feel like I don't have time with her anymore. And that kind of bothers me, because like, I'm so used to always being with her. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but I am. Yeah, like, and then it's stressful. It's really stressful as a mom, especially as a young mom, when you have to figure out arrangements for your kid before you can even go to work. Like, it's one thing when I don't really go out socially, because I have a great support system, but they kind of old school. Like, they help the most when the help is really truly needed, which is like going to work. But when I do want to go somewhere, they also do help out. It's just like, everybody else has their own job and their own kids and everything, which is understandable. It's just the fact that now, since my job is like so, like, I don't even know the word to use, it's to the point where I have to look elsewhere for more daycare type services. So now I have been looking into daycares for Journee, and I don't really know how to feel about daycare, because you always hear crazy stories about somebody kid getting bit by somebody other kid. Not saying Journee about to get bit or she's going to be biting anybody, but you know, I never had to leave Journee for long amounts of time like I do. At the end of the day, she's good. She's in great hands. She's having fun, getting her food in. She don't miss no meals still. It's probably more so me. It's probably me who has the separation anxiety when it comes to me leaving and going to work and wondering, like, oh, I wonder what Journee's doing. I wonder if she missed me, if she's looking for me. I wonder if whoever is babysitting her at that time, I wonder if they know what her needs are at this time. Like, do I need to text them, put in any input or give any pointers of what she like, what she doesn't like. Like, I just feel like I feel like I should be there with her while I'm out working, making money. Like, well, I don't know. I guess that's just the mom guilt in me. But, you know, gotta make some money. So yeah, it's like a new experience for us. And I've always said, like, I'm not gonna put her in a daycare. I don't think it's not what I want for her. We've all heard stories, crazy stories about daycares, and they just kind of leave a bad taste in my mouth. Like, I just don't really have the interest in putting my child in daycare, but I feel it's necessary for me, for my life right now, because I get support, I have support. For me to work part-time, I have to work a minimum of 29 hours, and to do that, I don't have a babysitter for 29 hours. My grandma isn't gonna watch my baby for 29 hours in a week. It's just not gonna happen. So, nobody who's like, unless you are like top-notch TT, you the best TT, the best auntie, it's just not gonna happen for me. I can't depend always on somebody to babysit. So that's kind of why I have to look elsewhere. I have to look into daycare now. I feel like I'm taking my word back. I feel like I'm just putting Journee somewhere when I even think about daycare. Because initially, I was all like no daycare. And now I feel like it's like everything is going out the window. And I feel bad because I just don't want to leave her. But I feel like at the same time, I feel like daycare would be good for her. I feel like she will get much better learning time than what I can give her. At the end of the day, I'm a mother. Mothers teach and nurture, and they do everything. They do everything. But I'm not a teacher. I'm not an at-home mom anymore. I can't teach her everything anymore. And with my new schedule, I'm not always home. Like, most of the day, during the day, I'm gone. And when I get back, it's time for dinner, bath, and bed. So I don't really have time to teach other than maybe read a book or something, sing the alphabet. So I feel like in this way, daycare will be good because she'll be around other kids. She'll be able to have more learning time, and she'll be in a new setting, and she'll have a better, day plan that'll benefit her. Rather, she's just at home with just me, her, my mom, my brothers. She can venture off and she can get a new perspective of life. So it's like I'm starting a new chapter and Journee starting a new chapter. So I like the idea of that. She's going to be a little bit more independent from me. I just, when I'm away at work, that's just when it hits me. And then sometimes when I leave, I'm I got to tell her bye. I like to always say my goodbyes before I go to work or before I go anywhere. I like to say my goodbyes. So when I forget or when she's asleep and I can't do that, I feel bad. I feel like she doesn't know where I am. Even though, y'all, it's probably more harder for me than it is for her. Because at the end of the day, she got her toys. She got her little snacks. Sometimes she has a little movie playing. With daycare, she'll be with a whole bunch of kids. She'll be fine. It's just me. I'm just used to her being a part of my everyday life 24/7. And now we have to cut that short now. So it's just different for me. It's different for the both of us. And it tends to make me feel some type of way. I feel bad for sacrificing our time now, sacrificing not being an at-home mom. It's just different. Going from pregnancy to birth to every day together to where we are today. So it's a big jump, and it just tends to make me feel guilty. Some of y'all probably gonna be like, she's doing too much, you're doing too much, tomato, 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 tomato. And I probably am doing too much. I don't know. It's just gonna take some getting used to. That's what I've been doing. Another thing that I wanted to let you all know is that Journee had eye surgery. She had eye muscle surgery in one of her eyes. Not both of them, just one of them. Because she had been dealing with strabismus, which is a wandering eye, kind of deep, I don't want to call it a defect, but She was born with the tendency of her eyes like tending to venture off and not always be aligned. And so her doctor and I decided that it was best for her to just, and her dad, we decided that it's best for her to just go ahead and get a procedure done to help her eye alignment, so it'll not get worse down the road as time went by. It actually happened in November, so a while ago. It's been a while ago, and I have a vlog of her surgery that I'll be editing and posting soon whenever I have time. I also felt really guilty for that. I felt like I was putting her through a lot. She was only like maybe like 18 months or something. The healing process after she had surgery was like the worst part. So guilty. I felt like I should have never, like we should have just waited, but in actuality, the doctors told us the younger the kids are, the better for them, because if you wait too long, their brains might not pick up on the adjustment of their eye structure, because you know, as a kid, as a little baby, their brain's a sponge, so it's easy for them to adapt to the switch, the alignment, the correction of their eyes. And that's about it. That's where I've been at. I'm going to get started in preparing for her birthday, which is coming up quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm gonna wait and tell you the theme of it. It's very cute and original, and I'm going to be decorating it because, like I said, y'all, I'm a new party decorator. That's my business. I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for this weekend. It's February 11th, so Valentine's Day is in 3 days, and in 2 days, because my customers decide to book their Valentine's Day a day before Valentine's Day, I will be decorating a room for V-Day, so I'm excited about that. If I can finesse the time, I'll try to vlog or something of me putting together the Valentine's Day room. I literally have to decorate the room as soon as I get off of work. On my Instagram, I'm going to be posting a Q&A on my story for moms in general to ask me questions about my lifestyle, motherhood, college student, employed, mother, whatever you want to, whatever. Just ask me whatever. And if you miss it, look out for my highlight. It should be like a Q&A highlight or something. I want to make a YouTube video of the Q&As. If I already post a video and you still have questions, just DM me. I'm always checking my DMs. I always get DMs about motherhood and people who was in my shoes. Whoever feels like they can relate to me or just needs somebody to talk to, that's what I'm here for. That's what I wanted to make my YouTube for, so I could build a little community of women into like have a pact and an understanding of motherhood, young motherhood, the lifestyle of it, the struggles of it, the greatness of it, and the realisticness. Is that a realisticness? The reality. I want to show the reality of my life without sugarcoating it. So it's the next morning. Journey, leave my stuff alone, please. My camera ended up dying and I fell asleep, so I'm here to close out our video. Mom, I already gave you some. You already have some. See, you trying to eat it. Boom, let me get a little bit. Journey, get your highs in, girl, because you busy. You busy. So, my camera's about to die. So, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully, this was like a transparent type of a video. I just was wanting to update you guys on our lives and what we have coming up, which is a lot. She starts daycare on Monday. I continue my training starting Sunday. And I have to decorate a Valentine's Day room starting Sunday also. So after I get off of work, like I said in the other clip, which is a lot on my end. It's a big load, but I'm gonna get through it. I always get through stuff. Basically, that's what I want to share with you guys today. The ins and outs of my life at this age. You see how busy this one is. What else did I want to say? Yeah, and I'm just so dedicated to my work ethic because I didn't get to throw it out there. And I feel like I'm rushing it, so I might do a new video talking about it. But I've been working on saving for a new car for us, a new apartment for us, and hopefully all of that will be coming soon this year. I'm manifesting it. I have a vision board in the works that I want to get out and make official. So it'll be like a part of my process. And my makeup looks so old, y'all, so I'm about to get off of this camera. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please stay tuned for any videos coming up real soon. We're about to get back to posting weekly. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate the support and the love. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.